Let me begin by revealing a small truth that may surprise you, gentlemen. I've seen it repeatedly in my clinic, and it completely changes the way that most guys view their everyday activities. Every day you reach for the same glass of water, not because of what's in the bedroom, but rather because of how you're processing it. It can be subtly undermining your confidence. As Dr. Layla, a urologist with over 30 years of experience in helping men restore their vigor and spark, I have seen innumerable men in their 60s and beyond battle with erectile dysfunction, only to find that this neglected habit was the secret cause. Imagine regaining that confidence and energy boost in a matter of weeks, without the need for any medication or surgery. Keep reading because I'm going to reveal a morning routine that practically all men over 60 engage in without recognizing it, lowers testosterone levels, and impairs performance. But first, if this speaks to you, click the subscribe button and enable alerts so you don't miss these transformative, individually designed insights. Please leave a 1 in the comments if you're prepared to make a change, or a 0 if you're not, so I can continue to provide you with the value you deserve. Before we get into the intricacies of drinking water properly, let's discuss why staying hydrated is so important for erections as you age 60 and beyond. Too many guys ignore it, but it's the cornerstone of your sexual health and goes beyond just slake your hunger. In my clinic, I don't immediately order hormone tests or scans when a man in his 60s or 70s walks in looking dejected about his difficulties in the bedroom. No, I start by asking him about his water habits. Their astonishment is evident in their expressions. They believe that water is unimportant to something as intricate as erectile function. But it's everything, I tell you. Imagine your body as a vintage car's well-tuned engine. As we age, that engine loses some of its efficiency. Muscle mass declines, which means less natural storage for water, and blood vessels harden up a bit, making it harder for blood to flow easily. Erections, they're basically a hydraulic system operated by blood pressure. Blood is 90% water, so if you're even somewhat dehydrated, that system sputters. Studies from sites like the Journal of Applied Physiology reveal that just a 2% decline in hydration will tank your physical performance, including cognitive sharpness, and yes, your ability to get and keep an erection strong. I remember one patient, let's call him Robert, a 68-year-old retired teacher who came to me frustrated and ashamed. He'd tried everything, pills, creams, but nothing stuck. Turns out he was constantly underhydrated, sipping coffee all day and only guzzling water when he felt parched. We addressed that, and within a month, he was back to feeling like his old self. Harder erections, more energy, even his mood brightened. It wasn't magic. It was biology. Dehydration thickens your blood, making it difficult for your heart to beat efficiently, and the tiny veins in the penis don't fill up as they should. Over time, this might lead to weaker emotions, less spontaneity, and that nagging worry that seeps into your intimate times. But here's the twist that trips up so many: it's not enough to just drink more water. How you do it makes all the difference. I've seen men increase their consumption and still struggle because they're doing it wrong. Big gulps at different times, overloading their system unevenly. This can elevate blood pressure briefly, stress aging arteries, and even drain away electrolytes your body needs for hormone balance. In fact, research from the American Journal of Physiology demonstrates how unpredictable hydration patterns might affect nitric oxide production, the crucial chemical that relaxes blood arteries for better flow. Without regular hydration, your testosterone decreases slowly, your endurance declines, and erections become unreliable. Let me paint a picture with another story from my years in the field. There was James, a 72-year-old veteran, strong as nails but discreetly fighting erectile problems that was hurting his marriage. He drank plenty of water, he said, big glasses after meals or before bed. But that was the problem. Those surges overwhelmed his kidneys, leading to frequent urination that disrupted his sleep, ruining his testosterone recovery overnight. We modified his habits, and the change was tremendous. Not only did his erections improve, but he slept better, felt more alert, and reconnected with his wife in ways he believed were lost forever. It's these real-life turnarounds that fuel my passion, showing guys that tiny, clever improvements may restore what time attempts to take away. So, what are these hidden habits that can be holding you back? Let's break it down. A lot of older men just drink when thirst hits, and by then, dehydration has already set in. They guzzle a whole glass rapidly, maybe after supper, or right before turning in. In the moment, it feels rejuvenating, yet on the inside, anarchy reigns. The increased volume can produce a momentary spike in blood pressure since your aged arteries are less flexible. This puts strain on the heart and reduces flow to smaller vessels, such as those in the penis, which require constant pressure to function. Additionally, your kidneys go into overdrive and quickly, often within an hour, flush away the excess. With irregular hydration that doesn't promote stable blood volume or vascular health, you're starting over. Evenings? That is a significant one. Drinking drinks after hours causes frequent bathroom breaks, which interferes with REM sleep, which is when your body makes testosterone and repairs itself. I observe that sleep disruption causes softer erections, weariness, and decreased hormone levels in patient after patient. Breaking the vicious cycle is easier than you might believe. I've treated hundreds of males with similar patterns, so I can speak from experience. For example, Harold, a 65-year-old accountant who took pride in his active lifestyle, was unable to determine why his performance was declining. After work, he would drink a lot of water to catch up. After examining his schedule, we discovered that it was indeed contributing to his daytime blood thickening and nighttime sleep problems. He experienced improved workouts and more focus at work in addition to fixing his erections by spreading out his consumption. This is supported by science as well. According to the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, regular hydration preserves endothelial function, which keeps blood vessels flexible and responsive. Let's reverse the order now. How can you increase your erections with hydration? It's not about flooding, but about deliberate, steady drinking. I advise my patients to view water as a reliable ally rather than a temporary solution. Get your morning off to a great start. Drink 8 to 12 ounces slowly within 30 minutes of waking up. Your blood is thicker, and your vessels are slightly constricted after a night of fasting. This first drink balances things out, increases circulation, and creates a good atmosphere. Aim for a bottle close by and take tiny sips every hour or so to maintain consistency throughout the day. This maintains a steady blood volume, healthy kidneys, and ready-to-use, plump erectile tissues. Big beverages dilute digestive juices and redirect blood from where it's needed for arousal, so avoid them soon, before or right after heavy meals. And in the evening, taper off. To preserve the deep sleep that is essential for hormone production and natural nighttime erections, cut back on significant intake 2 hours before bed. This is free, natural, and supported by decades of urological study. It's neither costly nor complex. According to the International Journal of Impotence Research, drinking enough water improves vascular health, which in turn affects erectile function. I've witnessed guys in their 70s embrace this and radiate with revitalized vitality. Yes, greater erections, but also improved moods, more energy for day-to-day activities, and that self-assured gait that attracts attention. To go one step further, your hidden weapon for optimal blood flow is timing. Be proactive and hydrate before your body asks for it. For instance, have a little glass 20 to 30 minutes before working out, going for a stroll, or spending time with someone. This prepares your heart to pump effectively and your arteries to dilate, bringing nutrients and oxygen to the areas that need them most. Even prior to meals, by facilitating digestion without overpowering your system, a few sips help avoid the post-meal slump that saps your desire. For the majority of your intake, concentrate on the mornings. It keeps you energized, promotes heart health, and helps you avoid those annoying cravings at night. According to research published in the Journal of Andrology, getting too little sleep might reduce testosterone levels by as much as 15%. By perfecting time, you're not only drinking, you're also maximizing your body's systems for performance, recuperation, and that sexy connection in bed. However, many men are susceptible to a morning hazard that subtly weakens their resolve. Coffee is the first beverage of the day. It should be strong, black, and without water. I also enjoy the aroma and kick of my coffee. However, it draws fluid out when you're already dehydrated from sleep because it acts as a moderate diuretic. Erections become weaker as blood thickens, flow slows, and nitric oxide synthesis decreases. Mike, a 67-year-old coffee enthusiast, was one of my patients. He was devoted to his morning drink, his cocks fading quickly. We alternated between water and coffee. After a few weeks, he felt sharper, had more energy, and his morning wood was back. Simple science. Enjoy your coffee in harmony with your body after rehydrating to replenish blood volume. One drink at a time, compassionate adjustments like these are what restore confidence. Not to be overlooked are the emotional fallout. There have been men in my office who have said, Dr. Layla, I don't recognize myself anymore. The loss of intimacy, the separation from partners, and the silent decline in self-worth are all devastating. Hydration is essential to feeling alive and goes beyond physical health. When blood flow is improved, heart strain is reduced, and energy surges, people walk taller, smile more, and approach intimacy with excitement rather than fear. Prolonged dryness. According to research in psychological medicine, it depresses mood by causing cortisol spikes, which result in irritability and low desire. However, the shift is lovely when men drink enough water, from nervous to confident, from reserved to involved. I've witnessed couples rekindle their passions and men enthusiastically engage in hobbies. It's fundamentally self-care with the message, I deserve to thrive. Are you prepared to take action? Here's your easy strategy. Within 30 minutes after waking up, consume 8 to 12 ounces of liquid, 6 to 8 ounces to start the day. Lunch. Take sips as you eat. Spread out 12 to 16 ounces in the afternoon. Dinner is light fare, arrive by 8 p.m. I've seen men change in a matter of weeks, with mornings becoming brighter, stamina increasing, and intimacy becoming joyful. This rhythm promotes erections, energy, and focus. After more than 30 years, gentlemen, I've learned that decisions, not luck, are what lead to powerful erections. The role of hydration in aging, typical pitfalls, sipping techniques, timing mastery, that coffee error, emotional victories, and your daily schedule have all been discussed. These are transformative, they are not theories. Men come to my door defeated, but they leave with strength, deeper relationships, and mirrors that reflect vitality. Your life force is water, which feeds the fire of masculinity in every cell. Begin correctly, maintain consistency, and observe the transformation. The first puzzle piece of hydration, more mysteries to come. Like this? Give it a thumbs up, share, and leave a comment. Donating to support my work encourages more like this. Let's continue to see you prosper.